Welcome to Picture Healer channel. Today we will look at a very popular Feng Shui cure. It's a salt water cure. This is a cheap and a simple remedy for reducing negative energy. In Flying Star Feng Shui, it's recommended for the areas with star 2, the 2 black star, to reduce illness energy, and for the 5 yellow star, to reduce misfortune or tendency for accidents. In many different cultures, salt is used as purification, clean out any negative energy, and protect your own energy. The salt is a type of mineral from the earth, and it's also a type of crystal. So it has that power of crystal, but it's easily available and cheaper to buy. There are many different ways of using the salt to purify the space for detoxing and getting rid of unwanted energy. For example, you can sprinkle some salt around the entrance. You can take a bath with some natural salt. You can also clean your crystals with salt water to restore their energy. So which salt is best? Generally, we want a more natural, coarse salt, so usually it will be bigger granules. That will be better than finely grounded salt. And depends on the source of the salt, the power will also vary. One popular salt these years is called the Himalayan pink salt. If it's real Himalayan salt, it will have stronger purifying power. But it's very difficult to verify the actual source and location of the salt, so we don't have to worry too much. All types of salts will still work, but try to find as natural as possible. Even the table salt will have some function, if that's the only choice you have. So how do we make a salt water cure? It's very simple. You only need some type of container, salt, water, and you can add some ancient Chinese coins and a silver coin, but this is extra and optional. Without the coins, it will still work. So first, the container, what type is best? It's better to use circular shape of the container because the circular represents metal and the metal generates water. You can use almost any type of container. You can use glass jar, ceramic, porcelain, any container that can hold water. The transparent one will probably work better because the light can hit the salt water and make the process of crystallization faster. And it's better not to have the lid, but I can see why sometimes you need a lid to prevent kids getting into it or pets get into it. If you have the lid on, make sure you open up the lid once in a while regularly so the air can be in contact with the salt water, and the salt water will absorb any negative energy in the air. Now we have the container, we can put in our salt. You can place in around 1/3 of the container or maybe half of the container with salt, and then just add water. The tap water will be fine. Just cover the salt plus a little bit higher, maybe 1/2 inch, 1 inch, depends on the size of your container, because the water will evaporate as time goes by. So we want to have enough water above the salt. And we also want to check regularly, maybe every month or every 2 weeks, to see the condition of the water level. If it's too low, we have to add water. The next step is optional. That's to place coins on top. Usually for the ancient Chinese coins, you can place 6 coins in circular shape with the character size facing up. Most of the ancient 6 emperor coins you find today are not the real antique, but that's okay. We just use them as a symbol. As long as they are made of metal, it will be fine. And because they are made of metal, after a while, they will oxidate and change color. The water can turn green, and that's normal too. If you don't have the 6 emperor coins, you can use any metal coins. It can be $1, 1 cent, a quarter, and so on. And have the right side or the yang side facing up when you place them. And some feng shui practitioners like to add 1 silver coin in the center. That's also optional. It's not easy to find silver coins anymore, so you can totally skip it. Now we finished the saltwater cure. Where can we place them? For 2025, the location of the number 2 black star is in the center, and the 5 yellow star is northeast direction. So you can place the saltwater cure in those 2 directions. The north direction has star 7, and the northwest has star 3. Those 2 are related to quarrel, fighting, and legal issues. So you can also place a saltwater cure there. And because the salt crystal will form and overflow, you might want to place them in areas you don't see directly, maybe somewhere higher on top of the cabinet or behind some furniture. And it's a good idea to have a tray below, so when the salt water overflow, it will not make a big mess. Now many people will say they don't want to have a salt water cure because it becomes messy and you need to maintain it and check the water level. So we'll look at the alternatives. A very similar product is a salt lamp. Usually the Himalayan salt lamp. That's the pink color lamp, and it will be more visually pleasing than the saltwater cure. Another option is the crystal. The natural crystal, especially the black color ones, such as the black obsidian or the black tourmaline. Any black natural crystal have the similar function, absorbing negative energy and purify the space. The clear quartz crystal is another choice, even though it's not as powerful as black crystals for reducing the negative qi. Another option is to burn some herbs, the smudging sticks, or use incense. If you have dried herbs such as sage or rosemary or mix of different herbs, they are also very powerful in purifying space. For the incense, the real sandalwood is a classic one to raise the energy, and it's powerful when you are performing ceremony or any ritual. The last one is the candles or fire. Just like water, the fire is also a very powerful element when you try to purify energy or connect with higher frequency. So you can light up candles or light up your fireplace and meditate. The fire is not as suitable for the cure for the star 2 and 5 because the 2 black star and the 5 yellow star are related to earth, and the fire generates earth. But the fire is very good for star 3. That's northwest in 2025. So lighting candles in the northwest can reduce the conflicting or fighting energy in 2025. So that's how we can use a salt water cure and some alternative options to counter the negative energy and purify the space to protect yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.